All right, we are here in the off season. Just completed our draft. Heading into the off season, though, heading up into the preseason. Now, next, we have all but completed the draft. Our overall rating right now is a 76, 79 by 79. We will sim up until we get to, what is it, sim 10? No, I don't actually want to sim 10 years. That is the only option right now. So we'll just go to next week. I want to sim up slowly here before we show the team overalls, because I would assume during training camp, during the offseason, some of these guys might see an overall bump a little bit. We'll go ahead and show the team that wants to do complete that. Here we are. Yeah, preseason week 1. Now we can go ahead and take a look. You're returning from injury. Who was injured? Half the team, probably? Okay, just a lot of guys coming back afterwards. Gotcha. It was the offseason. I understand. Got the Jaguars in the preseason. Yeah, the team's looking 52 out of 75 players. I am really not, since we don't have to, I'm not going to go out there and throw 75 guys on a team. Unless it does it for us automatically. Not too worried about it. One big question I do have, though, is Andy Dalton. Do we trade him? We have a 77 overall quarterback behind him. I don't know how he's going to progress without playing, but I tell you what. You throw him out there right now, 3 overall points lower than Dalton. I mean, he's got to progress, right? He has to progress. Billy Price, we're actually going to start Brian Price. I don't understand the Bengals, what they're doing right now. They literally have Billy Price, whatever his name is. I mixed the prices up. What can I say? Billy Price as a backup right now. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't understand. Unless they're worried about him getting injured and they're trying to slowly put him back in the lineup. But from what I understand, they're throwing him at left guard and they're throwing him at right guard. Like, no. Billy Price is your future center. Oh, it's making me frustrated. I couldn't believe they was doing that. We'll see what happens, though. The season hasn't started yet. It'll be started this Sunday. We'll see what happens. But, man, Billy Price, that's your core of your offensive line for the next 10 years, as far as I'm concerned. Until he proves me wrong. He played great the first few games last year before he's injured. Anyway, continuing on about our franchise team. Carl Lawson, 83. Gino, 90. Carlos Dunlap at the 81. Billings is still struggling there. Darquez Denardi's getting close to the 80. William Jackson progressing very, very well. Jesse Bates, Malik Jefferson, Preston Brown's up to a 78. Did he go up from a 77? I think he did. Nick Bidger right behind him. We don't have much still on the defensive side. We didn't draft a lot of defensive guys. Like I said, we kind of got a little distracted. Went for some wide receivers. John Ross chilling there. John Ross, Tyler Boyd. Who were our other receivers? Tate, Ross. We really did not need a wide receiver. I don't know who let us draft the second wide receiver. We did not need one. Was it Wallace that we drafted? Yeah, he's the one with the hidden potential there. So we'll see what happens when he starts playing some games. John Ross, 76, 24 years old. But we do need somebody to replace AJ Green here coming up, though. So that does make sense from that department, I guess. AJ Green, though, I don't know where we go here. I think we talk Andy Dalton trade. And we put him on a trade block from right here. I think we have to. If we can get a first-round draft pick or something for Andy Dalton, like, just imagine. How do we update our trade block? That's the league trade block. Mana trade, upgrade position. That is not our trade block. I want to put our trade block up here. The Bengals, not us. Okay, whatever. I guess we're not. What would you like to accomplish today? I would have. No, I don't need to accomplish a quarterback. We have 2 of them. Free agents, my team. That is not the button I'm looking for. No, what's going on? We're going to break it. We didn't break it. Don't worry, boys. We good, fellas. I gotta quit saying boys. It is very, very sexist, right? Yeah, kind of. I don't mean for it to be, but it sounds like it. All right, my coach drill, scheme, formation. Nope. Oh, guess we don't get to have a trade block. Is that not a thing in this game? All right. No trade block for us then. Don't worry about it. We don't need it anyway. Not a big deal. It really is a big deal, but not a big deal. So we'll start the weekly training. We get to focus on certain players. For sure. Warps is the right tackle we drafted. I forgot we took Warps. And Tylen Wallace is the wide receiver. Okay, so that makes sense. That's our 3 guys. I forgot about Warps helping out that offensive line as well. I'm very, very happy to see he's going to be doing that. Definitely love it. Medium pass defense coverage. Whatever. Sure, whatever. Block the quarterback for us. We'll go out there and get some passes over for the wide receivers as well. We'll see how these guys progress. Okay, we won't see how they progress. I thought I'd get it beat and go quicker. That was not the button I'm looking for. And we're not going to get a review. Oh, no, we are having a terrible day. It's going to get better. Your day can only get better from here, right? The way we're starting a little bit slow here, we'll get her taken care of. We will get her taken care of. I'm doing it. We are trading Andy Dalton. As soon as they teach me proposed trades until week 8 of the regular season, and as soon as they teach me how in the heck to go out there and throw somebody on my trade block, you player card, select player. Why do I not know how to do that? There has to be a way to update your own trade block. Or not. I mean, maybe not. That's cool too. Whatever. Josh Rosen out there. Okay. Yeah, I bet he is. All right, let's go ahead and sim up a couple of these weeks. We are not going to play this over preseason. We'll just sim up the entire preseason. I am not concerned about it. We'll go and sim all the way up to that here. We'll wait for this. Come back when we get her finished. The only reason I did not... Oh my goodness. You forgot all about the weekly training stuff. You done messed up there now, didn't you, bot? Of course you did. Good call. Probably should have put that on automatic, but we didn't. We're just going to go out here and do the simming this way instead. So we missed out on some XP there. We are just missing out on XP galore today. We'll take it nice and slow. From for 400, Andy Dalton, 300. That's good to see. That is nice to see. Tristan Wirfs with the normal potential. I don't like it. Andy Dalton from, like I said, dude, 400 XP. He's killing it. He's already ready to go. We'll see if we can upgrade our players. We can. We'll see who's out there. From's upgrade ready already. I don't know what to tell you, Andy. You're about to walk out the doors. What's I'm actually about to tell you. Field general works on all your passing accuracies. That's perfect. Arm strength also works on your accuracies. All this stuff looks like it's going to work on the accuracy. Throw power, scrambler, run to... we don't need to worry about that. We're going to work on field general. We're going to up that. That's going to go and give his overall +1 by the looks of it. It is. Dalton, you're walking out the door, pal. You're walking out the door. I got nothing else to tell you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I love you. You're a great guy, but you're about to walk out the door. You just have to. I didn't even look to see if From had more than 1 XP point. He did not. It doesn't. All right, that's fine. Not a big deal. We will work on Tylen Wallace. You're going to work on your catching and your route running, I'd assume. How are you looking as far as those categories? Speed, acceleration, catching. Deep route is 70, medium 76, short route 80. So he's got some pretty decent numbers. Definitely working a deep route running. Probably working some release a little bit there as well. Don't need to worry about that or this. That's not too much of a concern. Medium route, short route. This is what we're looking for. Route runner. It is a little bit low too, so that'll help him. 73, good to see there. If we can get up to 77, 78 by the end of the year when AJ Green's getting older, I mean, that'd be great. We could throw another one on route running. That's perfect. We'll give him to a 74. Nah, it's going to keep him at 73. I've seen it +1. Was not too sure. +4 awareness and release. Perfect. That's just what we was asking for. Not really. Carlos Dunlap is going to get the upgrade. He's getting a little old. How old is he now? 31. Only an 81 now. I think he should be better than that. This guy's a fucking man beast out there. I guess he's getting the upgrade stuff during the season still, so he's still up to an 82. But whew. Carlos Dunlap, man. Andrew Billings needs all the help in the world he can get. Sorry, Billings. We're going to go with Power Rusher. Yeah, let's go work on the Power Rushing. Get you to 74. That's good. That's good. I'll take the 74. Nothing wrong with that. Not wrong at all. Cody Glenn, you are a 72. We're going to work on your pass protection. Looks good. 73 for you. Back up a little bit. He's going right back down where he goes up, though, unfortunately, because he is a little bit older there. Alden Tate, I wanted to see the progression, and it just didn't happen last year. We was really pushing for him in the training and stuff. He just didn't get it. He's up to a 72 now. He might not be the man, but that's the reason we had to go out there and take the wide receiver off the board when we did. I mean, it was an option, so I said, why not, I guess, right? That's pretty much what we had to do. Malik Jefferson. What is Malik Jefferson? He's up to a 71. I feel like he was a lower overall than that last year. Rodney Anderson, poor guy, lost an ACL this season. Elusive back will work on that up to a 68. We're not too worried about the running back stuff because he is obviously a backup, and we have Joe Mixon for a bit here. Andrew Brown, defensive tackle. Maybe not for a little bit. Joe Mixon was praising Melvin Gordon and Ezekiel Elliott. I feel like he's going to be holding out on us next year when his contract's due to expire. I'm a little bit scared. Depends how well he does this year. He's not saying much because he knows he can still break out this year as far as that's concerned. No, Travion Williams is thrown on. Elusive back as well for you. 67 looks great. Don't worry about that, you know, when it crosses though. Right now, Joe Mixon on the team, he's playing well. He wants his money. That's all I can really say about that. So we have all that taken care of. Their training is complete. The advanced the week to play season game. I gotta do a set a season goal. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take a look here. Commit your season goal for the year. 4 wins, very low. 7 wins, medium. We beat our season goal last year, so we're gonna go ahead and make it 7 wins again this year. Training is complete. I guess we talk any. See, the thing is, I want to see what I can get for Dalton, and we really can't. Oh well, we'll just go ahead and see what team would want an Andy Dalton. Look for a quarterback team that's looking for a quarterback. If we get some first-round draft picks for Andy Dalton, let me tell you what, that would be fantastic. He's big on the cap hit too. We can sign some other guys. I can't trade Andy Dalton. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Andy Dalton, you're going to be added here. Very much wanted by the teams like even like the Bears. I'd like to send him to a team that's kind of a good draft pick. How about the Bills want Andy Dalton? There we go. Now we're talking. Bills will look at you guys as draft picks. We're going to talk a first-round pick number 4, they're saying right now. That's a big pick to give up. I want to throw 2 picks on here just because I'm very scared if I hit the send button, it won't actually send right away, and I want to make sure it does send. So we're going to throw 2 first-round picks on there just to see what happens. I don't want it to send without me accepting it. The trade would put the other team over the salary cap, except to try to make a different offer. No, I disagree. Who cares? Let's make the trade. That's their problem to figure out down the road, not mine. These guys are all in salary cap problems. The Bengals got enough cap room for half the league. How are these guys all in such bad cap space issues right now? They're all minus 10 million some. They're doing terrible. This is not good. Who's got cap space? Apparently the Dolphins got tight cap space, and they also have just a slew of draft picks. They're talking the first overall pick. We're going to talk about the first overall pick for the season following. Can they afford that Dalton contract? Probably going to tell me to go away. Are you sure you want to submit this offer? It stops right there. It doesn't even see decliner. I thought it always brought it up right after that, but it's not looking like it wants to. I don't like that, but I'm going to send it and see what happens. First round draft pick, Andy Dalton. Send to the Dolphins, Dalton. Send to the Bengals. Okay, that's what I want to see. The Dolphins are not interested in quarterback Andy Dalton. Make a better offer. All right, so that makes sense. We'll drop one first round draft pick. Send it again. They really don't want to give up a first round draft pick for Andy Dalton. Are we really not going to get a first round draft pick for Dalton? Please tell me it ain't so. I would love to. Dalton can't go there. Can't go to the Falcons. The 49ers don't need a quarterback. They don't have the cap space. The Giants need a quarterback. But how bad do they want Andy Dalton? They really want Andy Dalton. He's actually green for them. All right. Let's see what we can make happen here. Let's throw on a first round draft. See, their first round pick is good, though. That's why they're depending on a better season, which, hey, go for it. Have a time of your life. I don't mind. You know what? We're going to get greedy, though, because your draft picks aren't as good. The last thing I want to do is send you a steal by accident. So we're going to send you 2 first-round draft picks for Andy Dalton. Oh, that's close. Whew. That is close. All right, so if we can steal 2 first or a first and a second from the Giants, I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all, to be completely honest. I would bank on them not having a hot season right now. Maybe 2 years down the road. I feel like they are still a 500 team, but they're projecting a 20th pick right now. First and it's so close. So close. Let's throw on a 4th round draft pick for Dalton. What do you think about that? We are there. The Giants are not interested in going to make a better offer. I don't think you need a better offer than that. We'll stop right here. 1st round draft pick for Dalton. Make a better offer. I can't. That's the best I can do. I'm giving you a first. You know what we'll do? We'll throw on some draft picks of our own. Some draft picks we'll never use. We'll give you, how about a 5th and a 7th? 5th and a 7th for your 1st round draft pick. Yeah, the trade offer was accepted. Wow. Blockbuster. Andy Dalton to the Giants for a 1st round draft pick, only getting a 1st for Dalton. Now, I think the thing that does hurt here too, as well, is Dalton's under contract for, I think, 1 more year. So they are kind of looking at that rental perspective. It didn't hurt her overall. We are still a 76 overall. We are making the big move now, putting Jake Fromm, the quarterback we took in the 2nd round. Sounds familiar for the Bengals. They took Andy Dalton in the 2nd round at one point in time. Jake Fromm, the 2nd round draft pick. We'll take a look at those stats one more time. He's got 203 out of 500 snaps or downs played. We can get this bad boy up all the way upgraded. We'll see what his potential is here pretty quickly. Play action's 84, throwing around 78. Deep accuracy is not too bad, but his medium and short accuracy is really good. 87 and 88. The break the sex 72, not too worried about that. Under pressure, he's an 87. He has really good stats right now. I think a 92 on the throw power. I mean, Jeff Driscoll's a terrible guy to compare him to, but just to take a look at Driscoll, he's 65, 65, 75. One thing I want to look at, though, is can I look at other teams' lineups? I'd like to see how other teams are doing from that department there. I'd like to see where other quarterbacks are. Oh, I just realized the reason I was saying cap room, I was saying cap room after the player, and that's why I have 20 million cap space. Now we have a lot of cap space, though, for whatever that is worth. I want to go out there and look at even a guy like Trubisky. Can I look at Trubisky's stats from here? That's what I'm going to pull up is the player card. Now, let me see his player card. View player card X. All right, see, that's kind of what I want to see. Trubisky. See, he's got an 80 on a medium, 84, 88. I feel like this Jake Fromm guy is going to be great, dude. Jake Fromm, State Farm is going to be Fromtastic. I'm going to love it. We're going to find out in the next episode when we start off this season. Let me know what you're thinking, fellas. Big trade this offseason. Dalton out the door. I was definitely not expecting it, I'm going to be completely honest. But when you go out there and you draft the quarterback 2nd round and they give you a 77, you have to go out there and make butter sandwiches with that butter, right? Butter, is that? No, that made no sense. We're going to keep that in the video just to make you guys remind yourselves of how freaking fantastic my puns are, or whatever you want to call that. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, more to come. If you'd like to subscribe and like, that'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.